Today I'm going to talk about scripting maintainability, and we had maintainable CSS yesterday, which led me to rewrite half that presentation overnight, so I might be as surprised about it as you are, which is good. And it also made me realize that it's a massive topic that we have to cover somehow. So I've written a lot of slides. I hope we go through it in time, but there's always question time in the break as well. I normally hate speaking after lunch because all of you just had food and are really tired. So I'll try to do a song and dance and stuff. So we'll see about that. So hello, I'm Chris. As he said, I work as a developer evangelist for Yahoo. I was a lead developer for Yahoo before that, and in loads and loads of companies before that. And I've worked with developers in UK, India, Asia, America, Germany, all over the place. And I found that making things work for all of us is a very, very important topic at the moment because we're all going global. We're all building products not only for ourselves or our websites or our countries anymore, but we will more or less face different developers from other companies that work with us. Like the whole, I'm this developer at home that only builds stuff for myself is great, but if you want to make a living out of being a web developer and you want to be a big successful company, you should be open to developers in other companies as well. That's why you have to hand over code to them. And here's some ways of making that less problematic. So I'm here to talk about the maintainability of code. And it's really not that easy because I could tell you lots of things, this is how you should do it, but I have no idea how you tick. I have no idea how you work together in your companies. And it's very important that you find a methodology or you find tools and techniques to work with each other that actually speaks to your company and speaks to the people in the company. I don't know who you hire. If it's graduates, it's people that already have experience. And you can only come up with something that means maintainability in your company if you understand your people. So if you really want to get to know your people, just let them talk about what they want to have. So decisions that you make are always a discussion, and they should be an open discussion, and everybody should be allowed to come up with arguments. I was also asked to deep dive into the subject, which was like, please do a deep dive. And I'm like, okay, fair enough. And it's tricky, but let's go for it. The biggest problem we have with maintainability is that humans and computers just don't work well together. We either see computers as something evil, like, oh, I'm not going to touch that, my parents wouldn't touch any computer, or we see it as something godlike, that even how stupid it makes us and how many hours we spend on it, it's something cool to have. And it's basically because we're differently wired. Computers love things structured and logical. Whereas humans, on the other hand, love to tweak, fiddle, and find things their own way. Every time we find something, we try to find a way around how it's better for us and what we can do with it. A great example for that